Morning students, today in this lecture we will discuss about sources of knowledge. Sources of knowledge, so many types of sources of knowledge. First one is sense experience, second is reasoning, third is intuition, fourth is verbal testimony or authority, fifth is revelation, and sixth is empirism. So students, one by one I will explain you. So first one is the sense experience. Student, this one is the knowledge. We get more knowledge by the senses. We get that experience by our senses like ear, eye, mouth, means tongue, skin, by nose. All this is sense experience. And senses are top most important sources of our knowledge. Scientific and proved experimental based knowledge is experience and observation by organ of senses. The knowledge which we get by medium of senses, they are stable. So first one is the sense experience. Second one is the point reasoning. Reason, because reason is also a good source of knowledge. By taking sport of reason, we feel and then guess. From this activity, students' knowledge gets. The work of mind is imagination, thinking, thoughtfulness, and giving reasons. And reason is the student is in mental form and intellectual process. Through this process, man made his own views and gets success in reaching at conclusion. To accept knowledge, two methods are used: induction and deduction. Students, I will give you the one example. You throw a piece of plastic in water and it seems floating. By doing this process again and again, the plastic piece seems floating in water. Then you reach a decision that plastic do not sink in water. This one is the induction method, and deduction method is opposite to that. In this we go from generalization to example and sorted out rules are investigate for reality. I give you the one more example of deduction. Crow is black. You investigate reality that many crows were black in color. We will say that this is true statement that crow is black in color. So I hope you understand second point. Third one point is intuition. Intuitions or general knowledge is an important source of spiritual knowledge. But when this form of knowledge do not completely clears. This knowledge is not found by all people. This knowledge itself means by self gains. So this knowledge is known as intuitions. This is one of type internal sound. This sound is one type of wonderful experience. This knowledge is far of five senses and knowledge. So this experience or knowledge is united with sixth sense of man. This is such feeling in which now known is gone deep in who knows. This thing clear by Kabir. Some lines Kabir Duhas. The red I see is the redness of my sun. Wherever I see there is red. So this one is the intuition. I want to see redness, I also become red. This knowledge, which is known as general knowledge, basis of mysticism. So this one is the intuition point. Next one is the verbal testimony authority. Student, this knowledge can neither get from intelligence and nor from senses. But you think in short and discuss. And you know that if you have so much knowledge which you have not get by mind reality and nor you get by organs of senses. So this one is the testimony or authority. I give you the example of this one. Red Fort was built by Shahjahan. Yeah, the principle of gravitation is given by Newton. So it can be said that world's most of the knowledge we get is by believing on words of specialists. Next one is the revelation. Revelation is specially related to spiritual knowledge. So it can be said that for gaining the spiritual knowledge, revelation is important, relevant for that. Our country and other country basis is irrelevant. This is the belief that our saints, monks and rivers have spiritual and real power. Means the inner power which can be heard by inner ear, not from physical ears. So this is known as the revelation. And last one is empiricism, experimental. This knowledge relation is by doing the experiments of scientists. These experiments are done by controlling the circumstances. This verification of knowledge can be done by experiments of other persons. On the basis of experiments, rules can be sorted out. As like this is powerful and real method to get knowledge. Scientific knowledge gain is achieved by experiments. So it is said rightly that we get most of knowledge from experiment and by laboratories. So students, these are the sources of knowledge. I hope you understand. Thank you. Have a good day.